What's up, everybody? Figured I'd update you guys on how things are going with the Pokemon card collecting after a couple months. And right now we have this card show that we got our VIP tickets to. And we're looking forward to this. We're going to make a serious play here. And obviously we're not going to have time to grade the Pikachu. Luckily for us, this is going up. We have a handful of other cards that are good to grade here, and they're all up there, especially with the PSA 10. Got about 10 cards here. And then these ones over here, promo cards, they're high in value once you PSA them. And what you didn't see over there in that first stack was this one, that if you guys saw my short, I was talking about it, and the PSA 10 was more than $600. Now overnight that dropped to below 200 PSA 10 because it was sold on eBay. So that just goes to show you how the market fluctuates, but these are kind of going back and forth, so we're not going to do anything with those there. This one right here is the metal. And yeah, we actually picked this one up, and we don't care about its raw value. I don't know if that we're going to grade it, but one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to hold on to it for a couple years and see what it does. And that's kind of where we're sitting at with the illustrations that we got here. Now these vary, and most of them towards the back are from Mega Evolutions, but these are kind of all over the place. But PSA 10 between 50 and 100 bucks, mostly on the higher scale of things. So these ones aren't really that much, but since they're a matching pair and you know, illustration rares, I thought I'd throw them in there just in case, because you never know what people are out there trying to collect and everything. So pretty interesting stack of cards here as far as what we have for later on equity, and the rest of them are in this stack over here. Now these are all going to be saved for later because they fluctuate in price, and some of them are just base cards, but because they're, you know, important characters that people love, you know, the value on it's pretty high. You know, these PSA pretty high as well. You know, once you get into the reverse hollows, you know, depending on what character you have, it makes a difference on the value. And then we get into stuff like the Cosmo hollows and the Pokeballs, which are these things over here, you know, and a few of them have it depending on the set, and it just makes all the difference in the value when it comes to grading the PSA 10s. You know, if you could pull a 10 out of it, then you might as well keep them around. And some of these over here are not ready to go yet, and some of them like this, you know, this is going to be one of those cards, you know, but they're not ready yet, so we're kind of holding off on those. But the other interesting thing are the ones that we are holding on to in addition, because then it comes to other specialty cards. So we got other, you know, illustrations that are up there, and other promo cards that get up there in value, stuff that people are really looking for, or stuff that just has basic interest. Some people go around, they collect these over here, and that's where we get into the more lower end, and the trainers, which are all over the map as far as value. But there's some of them that people really love, and people are looking to collect them. So figured that we'd sleeve them all up and throw them in here as well, you know. And then it gets to the V's and the other stuff with the EXs, and we got quite a bit of them to go through. It's just a matter of letting them sit and appreciate over time. It's not anything that we're going to take out and do any grading to anytime recent. So kind of a whole stack here, and it's just stuff that, you know, over time it's going to become more valuable. So We're just kind of doing our due diligence here, and these ones aren't even listed as PSA anything because they haven't been graded, because they were just coming out of a promo that was just released recently. So we got that, and then this one, and we're surely not going to do anything with the Mega Evolutions yet because it's too new of a set to have any say. But we keep pulling cards and keep you know, adding to the collection over here, and between what I got in raw value over here, it's not just what we have over here and what we're doing over here. We have all these leftover hollows that range from you know, anywhere from $1.50 to, like, you know, $5 in raw value. But my wife also has her little stack too that she's building. And let me just get the Pikachu out of here real quick. So she's doing a separate stack because she's collecting for the sake of collecting and actually buying cards. You know, oh, that's not it. That was a magic one that she picked up. But this one right here, like we paid $5 for it, and it probably won't grade a 10, but we'll probably do a 9.5. But she doesn't care about grading because that's not what this card is here for. So just like these, she's collecting all the Janine Secret Art cards, you know, and then she loves this one. So she's just collecting what she likes, not what is of value, but what she has too. You know, we had a few of these. She is grabbing stuff that is of value and stuff that, you know, not only looks good and is appealing to her, but stuff that she could hold on to, like this one here. And you know, she has gradable cards for sure, you know, stuff that she is gonna go through, and maybe one day, but that's just not the reason why she's into it. She's not into it to grade and value, although it would be nice to do that with some of these. You know, it gets quite costly, especially when you have cards that are up there and available to grade, you know, and you know, gets up there. She's just trying to find the stuff that she has interest in, and you know, that's cool. And she and our 9-year-old are starting to play the actual game. So while I'm collecting for value and doing things to turn around our cards so we could get the most bang for our buck and turn around and use that money to buy more cards with, she's doing it for the collection's sake and just grabbing what she can and keeping the stuff that she likes, and making purchases on individual cards that she thinks are pretty, and it doesn't matter the value of them because they're valuable to her. And you know, after a while, it'll come to that point to where they'll be valuable to everybody, and it'll just be a matter of time before, you know, she's making that decision on whether or not she's going to sell, you know, her more Pekos she's trying to collect, or hold on to her Pikachus, because, you know, that's what she's in it for. So she's having a lot more fun as a collector doing this. I'm here mostly to ground her from making decisions that would, you know, may not be fruitful even to her own collection. I got this one for her birthday. That was her birthday card, and you know, she'd go ahead and grade that, but ain't no point in that. She's collecting to collect. And these are the last ones she just got recently. Yeah, and she actually purchased these and pulled this one, I think. And yeah, you know, it's just kind of where we're at, and we're moving on into our 3rd month of collecting, and we already have not only what we have here that she's collecting, she's also got another box. We got the hollows with a bunch of EXs that we're not keeping, that we're actually going to be getting rid of, and that's basically all the stuff that is in this pile right here, and then this one is future equity down the road. We're gonna keep them, or may build them up and just sell them at the raw value. But for the most part, the main hits right here, we're going to leverage this Pikachu because we don't have time to get it graded. So we're going to take it to the card show and then trade it to one of the vendors or a different collector that wants this card. And then we're going to turn around and find something huge like an old booster box or some kind of special tin or something like that, something that we could definitely pull this card's value out of it. And we have a couple prize packs that we're looking at and other things that we're looking to do over here, but we are going to bring these along. And yeah, lucky for us, this one's going up and this one's going up, and the market's starting to stabilize for these older sets that are not so old, but that are just running on a year and stuff like that, like prismatic evolutions and stuff, because yeah, we're about to hit this other set, and the Phantasmal Flames is coming up next, and that means all these Mega Evolutions cards and all this other stuff is going to be more valuable for that time, because that is a fresh set, and we're already starting to see that with the likes of the Marshadow and everything. But yeah, I've learned a lot just going through this hobby, connecting to other people who are involved in the hobby, going out there and checking out the machines and talking to people here on YouTube. It is definitely an interesting hobby, and there's a reason why it's I think the third biggest IP in the world. And yeah, we're in it on all sides here, you know, the collecting for my wife, the investing for myself, and then our family and stuff, and then they are playing the game, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. So all these years it's survived and had these resurgence, but yeah, we're just getting started here, folks, and we'll keep you posted. I'm not going to keep posting a whole bunch of stuff on Pokemon. I know it's been kind of heavy on the Pokemon content lately. I'll just do another one of these down the line and keep you guys updated on where we land. But the next bit of content over here, unless we have some thing that we pull ahead of time, yeah, this card show is right around the corner over here, so we're gonna take this stack of cards over here and make our play, you know, and probably get some nice little upgrades going on, and then we'll still have these in the background just waiting and collecting value as time goes by. My wife keeps ripping packs, and they just keep getting involved in this deeper and deeper, and you know, rightfully so. It gives the TISM something to do. So anyways, take care, everybody. Love you guys. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave a like on your way out, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys later.